So as you can see, I ordered this item on July 28th, 2017, and it's the #1 bestseller in dog water bottles. And one thing I'd like to point out, you can see this is the exact item that I ordered as confirmed in the upper left-hand corner. However, when you scroll down, it says, before placing your order, please check to be sure the seller you choose is shipping from the US. Any sellers listing the Auto Dog Mug shipping from China or overseas are not authentic USA Highway Auto Dog Mug. Well, what happened was, again, I ordered from right here, and my product came from China. So we are getting ready to take Mesa out for a walk in the woods, and I just showed you the page that I purchased the dog water mug from, and how it said not to order from sellers in China. So I just wanted to show you that this did actually, in fact, come from China. So you know this is a legit review. I didn't get paid to do this. I actually ordered this. And one thing I'd also like to point out, that in addition to it coming from China, is the flimsy packaging that it arrived in and how it was damaged. And it's probably not anything significant, and it may not affect how the bottle functions. But we're gonna go take Mesa out. I'm gonna clean this before we use it, because we don't know what kind of chemicals are used in China. And I certainly don't want to place my dog in harm's way for the sake of a review. So I'm gonna go clean it really well, and then we'll fill it with water and take him for a walk. Right, welcome back. We're back from our walk and our test run of Mesa's new Highwave Auto Dog Mug. And just wanted to go over a few of the pros and cons that we discovered with Mesa out on the trail. First and foremost, Mesa liked the product. I don't know a better way to put that. He didn't mind using it. He's used to either a Tupperware container or one of his collapsible dishes being filled by my Camelback. But he was not fazed at all by a different shape of water supply. Initially, after washing the product, I was a little concerned because it had a very strong rubbery smell, almost like a tire store, and I thought it would put him off of it, but he wasn't fazed at all by it. As far as it sitting in a cup holder, even with water in it, it was perfectly stable. It didn't bobble around. It didn't slosh around. There was no spilling. It sat right as it should in the cup holder, as it's designed to do in the back of my pickup truck. I have removed the seats for Mesa because he's 95 pounds and takes up a considerable amount of space. And he was perfectly fine with it in the back with him, and it didn't tip over or anything. One of the pros to it is that you're able to save water after you fill the reservoir, because the water sucks back down into it. And you'll see that in some of the videos, in some of the clips that I'll post after this little bit of me talking and running my mouth. In saying that, one of the cons to saving the water because it's sucked back down into the bottle is that whatever debris it gets into the bowl portion of it gets also sucked back down into the bottle. And with Mesa, he's a dog, and we let him be a dog, and so he transfers dirt and sand from his face and mouth back into the bowl, which then gets sucked back down into the bottle. So you can't really see it here, but I will post a video, or a photo rather. I'll add a photo into the video that shows there's just a small amount of sand at the bottom. It might not be a problem if it's just sand, but if it was any type of contamination, it could wind back up in the water supply of your pet. So just be cognizant of that. Another thing is that this clip, apart from showing you the little name tag and the Velcro strap that are on here, these are devices that are supposed to allow you to lash it or attach it to a pack or gear, whether it's your pack or your dog's pack. I don't feel like either one of these would be sufficient to clip it onto you or your pet's pack if there's water inside of it. If it's empty, perfectly fine. Both either or would suffice, but with water, with the weight, with the sloshing, I don't think it would be wise. And I would personally use a proper carabiner or D-ring to attach it. This is kind of like a little glorified paperclip. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it, but I wouldn't trust it to secure the this product to my gear or my dog's gear. Let's see. I just want to make sure I cover all my notes. Oh, two more things. So first off, if you don't have a good grip strength, to squeeze this continuously to keep refilling it, the bowl portion with the water. If you don't have good grip strength, or if you have arthritis, or maybe you have a hand injury or a missing digit or two, this does take some grip strength to squeeze and hold. In saying that, as you release it, and I'm going to turn it this way so you can see, after you squeeze it and fill the bowl up top, as you let go, you'll see it takes a few seconds for it to be able to suck the air back in and refill the airspace so that you can squeeze it again to refill the bowl. So that's kind of a drawback. It's not a big deal for us, but if your dog is highly active and is super thirsty and just wants you to keep refilling the bowl, it could, it could be a problem, but I don't see it being a problem for us. Mesa's old enough and patient enough by this point that it wasn't an issue for us. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and add in the clips of Mesa using this, and we'll get this up. And hopefully, if you have any questions, feel free to add them or leave them in the comments section. I'll answer them as quickly as possible. And thanks. Thanks for viewing. What do you think of that? Huh? Want some more? Well, it takes a couple seconds to fill back up. Here you go, bud. I was afraid you wouldn't like it because it had the rubber tire smell to it. Had enough? Okay.